We got quite a bit going on here. Shiny Divinity. Figured it out. My frame seems a little crooked. So I'm trying to figure out what I should do. 92%. All right, I'm gonna give me some chiapity stick. Whew. Let us all join the live. What is good? Happy Friday? Everything's cracking. And the cracks begin to show. Now let me see your hips swing. Now drop it low. Let me see your hips swing. Now to the floor. Let me see your hips swing. And move this chair out the way and put you on the tripod so y'all can be mobile with me. Me and Ashlee. Late nights in the gump. No, late nights in the craft room. There it is, hey. Almost choked on my water. First sip. I definitely have the faith that we should have enough brown though. Put that over there. Oh my god. Gotta be careful with the. I'm looking at my screen and then I'm looking not the live screen. Computer screen because I need my reference image. I have 3 browns I'm going to be using. We're going to be doing a palm tree and Dragon Ball Z ball. And I'm debating if I want to do it by hand. Did you know you can make rugs by hand? Thank you for the like. You can make rugs by hand with this little gadget. What is this? What is that? The Cardi B. This is a punch needle. Real nigga shit, bro. I'm going to show you how to make rugs without electricity. Who said that? Me. Hi. Hey, Darius. Is it Darius or Darius? Make sure you like and subscribe. All original content. Don't need the fluff. I got a commission. I'm so excited and I'm so grateful. Y'all, it's like, if you are into manifestation and stuff like that, you have hit the right channel, bro. This is crazy. Within a week, I was accepted to 4 different markets. He said it's right. Yes. I was accepted into 4 markets. So I appreciate it if you support the channel or if you support my art and actually go to my website too. My mods are not in here, so I usually pin my website. But if you'd like to support my art, I make rugs. I do a lot of cool stuff on here. I'll show you the jackets. Before we get into this, I'm really excited. I'll show you some jackets that I made. I do a lot of different fiber arts. I'm not just one nigga that stay in one lane, bro. I'll show you how to get in multiple lanes and do things that make you happy, right? So I got accepted into 4 markets, and this is why like I need y'all support. Not only locally, I have a friend and he ordered a he loves palm trees, so I'm doing a palm tree rug for them. I'm gonna do it entirely by hand, but it's the booth fees that are eating me up. To be able to make money, you always have to pay into the booth fees. So if you guys support my art, I have 2 booth fees that are like $95 each, and then there was one that was like $100. It's like, but it has to be a sign because 4 acceptance emails in 1 week, something has to happen. Anyway, so we have a palm tree and they want a border around it. This was late. I drew the palm tree out and then I don't know what happened. My husband was like sleeping on the couch and I'm trying to like set this up with the projector. If you didn't know, you make rugs with a projector and you have to flip your images. And then the palm tree did not have like a border. They don't want like an outline. They wanted an actual like, they wanted an actual square rug, if you can tell what I'm trying to do. So I don't know if those lines are even equal. I'm going to go back with a ruler and double check, but we're going to just start filling in the actual rug. Then I got a Dragon Ball Z rug. As you can see, we're going to start working on what's good, King. This, I'm going to flip it really quick, but then I'm going to zoom in. Yes. These are the rugs we're doing, okay? Make sure you like. So if I'm looking beyond there, I'm checking my reference images. The reason why I'm doing punch needling, this is the thing that's just like, Joann's closed and I buy the Big Twist yarn and it's only there. And then Michael's is playing games. And they were talking about, we're going to acquire the Big Twist yarn. And it hasn't been there. Yes, the Dragon Ball. This one, the Dragon Ball, will be up for grabs. I'm going to be making the Dragon Ball rug entirely by hand. So full frame, not full frame, but larger rugs I've done entirely by hand. If you've seen my plankton rug, I sold that one. That one now lives in Milwaukee. I did another mirror that was like half tufted. Like I did a rug mirror route. Yeah, but hit me up with your creative ideas because I can make anything. Like, and I don't say that lightly. I can make anything. I was gonna show y'all my my jean jackets. This jacket I just finished, and it will be available. What is this? This one is called Little Lavender. This one's entirely hand stitched. You will not find anything else like this. This is an extra large. From South Korea, what's good? I need to put my light on. This is entirely hand stitched. We made little lavenders on both sides, right? Then here goes the back. I don't know how I can zoom in. Ta-da! Ta-da! This one's on my website, Confidential Goods. I upcycle all of my stuff. This one's the next one I'm going to show you is my personal jacket that I've slowly been adding to. When it gets colder out, I'll start wearing this one. There's 5 people in here. Y'all need to like. Like and push the video, push the live. This is my personal jacket that I've slowly been adding to. I'm also a yoga teacher, so we had a group of Girl Scouts come to my studio and they gave me a badge too. It was so cute. They came to, it's like a meditation badge that they started doing. And if you don't know my journey, I opened the youngest Black-owned yoga studio in Wisconsin. And with that, we did did a lot of like wellness things for, like, there's a wellness badge. And it's just full circle because I was a Girl Scout at one point. I was actually a brownie. Then I became a Girl Scout. And it's just full circle to be able to help as an adult and as a yoga instructor. Thank you for subscribing. And then once the girls were done, like we did like a meditation, I think like sound healing and stuff. And then they gave me a little yoga badge. So I've been meaning to add this. This is a few years old. And then I have like a little butterfly one. And then I put a rose here. It's 11 at night. I don't know Yeating, what's good with him. This is Confidential Goods. This is my brand. I appreciate the bots. I appreciate the actual people, the human beings watching this. Because if you're a hater, I know it's impossible for you to be able to do anything that I'm capable of doing. So, thank you. Yeah, this rug, I actually put... No, I don't appreciate the negative. The problem is, I clap back. So you're not going to come into the live and just try to be crazy. I clap back. I'm a mom, and I don't play games, okay? First, I'm a mom, then I'm an artist. So, these are rugs, and I put them on my jacket. This is my personal jacket. And this is all I was just trying to show y'all. Anyway, so those are the 2 jackets that I finished. If you haven't seen, this is, I was zoomed in on my computer screen. This is another yarn painting I finished. So make sure you are following my TikTok if you cannot handle long form content, because we be getting spam people in here. to show my capabilities. Get Jesus. This is a yarn painting. This is a one-of-a-kind piece. Usually when I show my work, that's when the haters leave, and I appreciate that because I'm a humble person. And then like when like people be like, they get mad, they get jealous, then they leave. That's fine. Anyway, I'm trying to keep it positive, but I will clap back. So we're actually gonna be making the rug entirely by hand, and I'm deciding which one I want to start on. The palm tree is the commission, and if you know me, commissions always take my priority, but it's the entire canvas. So I can't just finish one and then cut it out, because then that warps the canvas, so I have to finish everything all at once. Yeah. All right. So, like I was saying, for going to the U.S., I would not go to the U.S. I want to leave the U.S. if I'm being completely honest. So we're going to be starting on this palm tree. I'm really trying to see how I want to start this. I have 3 different browns we're going to be using. I'm doing punch needling because it saves yarn. When I use a machine, oh yeah, Korea. Everybody's going through it. So, you know, I'm not in anybody else's shoes but mine. But I know everybody's going through it. So this is how I make rugs from scratch, by hand. You need 3 things. You need a threader, you need some scissors, and you need a punch needle. Let me take that off. So I'm thinking, I'm just trying to look at my thing real quick. It's going to be light and dark green for the leaves. And I'm going to start with the dark brown. And then what should the rest of? Like the little outline needs to be brown. You know where that is? With the rest of it. Does that cross over? I should have brought my Sharpie. But do I want the rest of it to be this brown? I suppose. That's what we'll do. We're going to start with the outline first. All right, so I'm going to show y'all how to thread. I'm going to start with the actual like brown outline of the tree. You don't know English? They're all crazy, and they're all slowly making new rules just to make it harder to even be over here. Honestly, Canada would be probably the safest place to go. They still actually have values for people. It's just expensive, but Canada sounds the safest. They just have like high taxes. What the person here is just trying to tax and tariff everything. So I don't know. I'm from Wisconsin. They already don't like black people in Wisconsin. So it's just like, I ain't gonna steer nobody over here. I really don't get when people be like, I was in like a warm state and I chose to come to Wisconsin. Why would you do that to yourself? Respectfully. All right, so I just threaded my needle. Yeah. I feel like I need to sneeze. All right, let me show y'all. so I'm starting with the darkest brown. I'm doing the darkest brown as an outline. I'm going to just show you and then we can work and chat together. That's all I did. And always start with the outlines and then work your way inward. So this is the effect it gives. A little loop pile effect. So we're going to outline every single one of these little, I don't even need knobs, no, you know, every single one of those. Then there's like a dark, second dark brown for like the shadow, which we're going to do on the edge. You see that outline? Then the last one, we'll go in with our lightest brown to fill in. All right. I feel like the fuzzies are getting to me. Are fuzzies or is it just dusty in here? There's a lot of fibers that get cut off as being a fiber artist. There's a lot of yarn. I need to go blow my nose really quick. All right. I am back. Should I turn this light on or what? This light's been giving me issues as of late as well. That's cute. Sometimes it turns on, sometimes it don't. I don't know why it's doing that. This button, oh, now it's on. Like the light will just turn off. It's weird. What's this? I want this on. You heard a click? I want the blue light. I have to look directly into it. So, a clickety click. Oh.
Oh, because of the blue light.
I would maybe say like a city, so then you could at least use the transportation there.
Mommy,
Because
I'm asking you. You switch sizes. The pom-pom. Can I see this pom-pom?
what pom-pom?
I can move this pom-pom.
Hey, leave it alone. You're just looking at the computer. It's not a pom-pom, the palm tree.
Yes.
I am on the right side.
No, that's the wrong side. He's got me pulling lunch. He got me.
You'll see it once it starts to reverse on the other side of this frame, and then you'll see it. I just got started.
But I can't see it reversing.
I'm talking about over here, love.
This. And not your screen.
Yeah. I'm talking about over here.
And reverse.
Mm-hmm. I haven't done punch needling in a few months. Not months. Maybe a month. Because I've been working on some yarn paintings, some jean jacketies, and I always just give myself a moment to switch up my medium. I'm gonna just take it down. Take it down, down, down. Keep it right on the edge. Push P, push P. If you're coming to the States though, I'll leave it at that, and then I'm gonna switch over the content to more art stuff, because that's what this page is about. It's not about travel. You need to have about 20 different side hustles if you want to come to the States. Yeah, go get some rest though. But yeah, I was just saying, if you do plan on coming over to the States, you need several hustles, because a job is not going to cut it. 2 jobs is like at the point it's not going to cut it. You don't want to skip over too many holes when you're punch needling. Because you want your holes to be bunched together. Bye. Have a good day. Thank you for being here. You want to keep it bunched and close. You don't want it to look sparse and spotty.
You from the future. Yes, I am.
But we are playing an extreme game if you're new here. We're playing an extreme game of chicken. Let me get my mic because my son is a little loud. Here we go. We're playing an extreme game of chicken. Their nose. I am the scrap. You're new here, and we will use things. We are playing chicken. Well, I mean with the yarn chicken. If you haven't heard of it, you want to eat my brains? They're scooped back, so y'all can hear me. This is an extreme game of chicken. Will I have enough yarn to finish this project? We're playing chicken on a commission. The palm tree is a commission. Because I was telling y'all earlier about how the unfortunate news that Joann's was closing. And that's where I get most of my yarn from. How do any of these craft stores, I know this doesn't make sense if you are not into crafts, but think about this from a crafter's perspective and how they have to get their supplies. As a craft store, Michael's, this is now that Joann's is gone. Joann's had everything and they were cheap. I don't know where people were getting at that they were expensive. Michael's is expensive. You could go to Joann's. I don't have the other one because I had to get a new thing. This is how I make my tags. I make my rug tags, everything I make in house. So that's why it's truly by hand. You go into Joann's and you want to get like some ribbon, $3, $4. That roll, the same roll, was $9. You don't even gotta say, oh, it was the terror. No. And then Michael's probably went up and then some. And now I have to go to multiple different places, like odd places to actually get supplies. I loved that Joann's was a one-stop shop, but now it's a struggle. What my point earlier, I loved Joann's because it had won't give you ashes. They give you ashes. Okay, I'm trying to work, baby. I put the microphone in so they could hear me. But yeah. Won't give you ashes. Baby, we're a little loud. Do you hear me? Okay, I said we're a little loud. What I was saying about Joann's is like the Big Twist company who made all of the yarn. You had a selection of 64 different shades. If you saw that house painting I did an entire painting with yarn. Okay? To be able to match shades. Like, I don't know how to explain it from like an artist point of view, but like seeing like shades and I don't know. It's like probably how musicians probably feel when they're trying to explain how they see music and stuff like that. But being able to match shades and it's like with paint, you can keep mixing until you get that shade, bro. I had it was they had a way more verse color palette, and now it's just now we forced to go to Michael's. They have 2 aisles. Joann's had a whole wall, and then they had like 4 aisles of different yarn because there's so many different crafters. I don't use the chunky yarn. I try to use acrylic, just plain old acrylic. You know, I had a friend that always would say it like that. What's good, one? We're starting a commission today. But Michael's, they said like a while ago, we gonna acquire Joann's Big Twist, and we acquired a lot of other things that Joann's was offering. I have yet to see it, and it's just like You had all this money. This is why I don't like Michaels. It was already before. If you've been on this channel for a minute, you already knew I was biased with Joann's. But now I'm like extra biased because Michaels, I told y'all so. A coconut. Oh, I'm not putting no coconuts on it. I'm just doing an outline. And it's gonna be really pretty with two different tones of green. Once I get to the green, it'll look really cute. The background, I'm gonna do like I don't have the color. What is it called? A varsity blue, because I have a lot of varsity blue. And this is all gonna be by hand. I'm thinking I'm gonna do maybe switch my gun out so my hand doesn't hurt. This is a huge background. I don't mind doing the small detailing like this by hand, but it's just a pain when I switch my gun from cut pile to loop pile. It's a little thing I have to unscrew on it. But to save my hand, I'll probably switch it and do the rest of the background by machine. But what my point, Michael's had all this talk. We got money. We just acquired, Joanne's intellectual property and stuff like that. The Michaels that was closest to me closed. I thought y'all had money. Why you closing? And then like I be on TikTok and people be in their Michaels stores. Oh my goodness, did you see Michaels finally has Big Twist? And then you hear about people over in my state, they still don't have the Big Twist yarn. I need Big Twist. That's like the only yarn I use because it's so versatile. And then like when the girl, she was in Virginia, she was showing the Michaels had finally got Big Twist. It was like if you can see my two shelves here, I have one long shelf here and one long shelf here, maybe one more shelf, and that was all of the yarn they had in the entire store for Big Twist. How are you a craft store and you don't even carry yarn? How are you a craft store and you don't even carry fabric? I really want to get, bro, I swear, I'm trying to have my business obviously go further and grow more. I really want to save up for a sewing machine. I've been eyeing the Singer sewing machine, the heavy duty one, because I want to make more pillows. I actually have the idea to make a meditation pillow, the actual fabric of my meditation pillow. I put it in the wash and it just completely shredded. But I want to, I upcycle a lot of my art and a lot of stuff. I want to um, make a tufted cover to go over my meditation pillow, right? And to save my time, everything you've seen sewn on this channel is sewn by hand. I have like a mini sewing machine, but I need a more heavy duty one. And it's $200, bro. They didn't have no sale. That's the crazy thing. They just kept it moving. And so now I'm more inclined to want to go to Hobby Lobby. And this is crazy because Hobby Lobby is not open on Sundays. And that's my free day to just go.
Mom, I'm itchy.
You're itchy?
Yeah.
Can you scratch your back or you need help?
I need help.
Okay, here I come. Here I come. Where is it itchy? Right here. You can reach that, you silly goose.
No. Up.
By your neck? Oh, right here.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have put a tank top on. What time is it? 9:55. Here? You gonna do a somersault. Is this better? Do you need the air on? You want to turn the AC on? Or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. All right, I gotta go back to working at the color. Yeah, Michael's is on so much dirt, and I do need an industrial sewing machine. I've been eyeing that one. It's 200, and there's different like sew patterns, like the zigzag stitch, which I would need. I could show y'all. I think you've seen the little mint one I have in the background. I literally only used that one because I cloth diapered my son, and now we're past that point. But after washing the diaper so many times, they'll start to come undone. So I use this $50 machine that I got. I've had this one for years, just for basic stuff like that, like resewing that. And that was before I was really into crafting. You know, being a mom always comes first. But that gray one, if you know what I'm talking about, I've been looking at that. I've been looking, bro. This is so different, by the way. This is about the second time I've used this type of canvas. I'm gonna put this around my shoulder. I'm sorry, I probably sound crazy on the mic. Mustard on the beat. Because I'm so tired when it's not like pulling right. And I gotta backtrack. The cicada out there, they shaking cheeks, bro. Anyway, these are the thoughts I be having. But if you're new here or like just joining the live, what's good, everybody? Hey. I was accepted into 4 markets in the last week. So I'm hoping I can sell a few things to pay these booth fees. These are like, I don't know, these were hard to get in. There's one I got in. I've been crafting and like I've been doing like markets since like 23 for real, and I've slowly built. This year I've done the most markets I've ever done in 1 year. Like the most I did in 1 year was like 5, and then it was like 1 or 2 from 23, and then like 23, 24. I'm losing track, but if you go down, I think I set a goal 1 year to do like 5. And now, bro, have you seen how much stuff I've been making now? Like I've gotten so much better, so much more efficient and stuff like that. It has to be a sign. All I have to say, it has to be a sign because I was accepted into 4 markets. There was one market, like this was the first year I was doing it in like 23. And I'm like, oh, I want to do one at Discovery World. If you know what Discovery World is, it's like it's a place for kids, like a children's museum or something like that. But it was like they had an outdoor venue for it. I'm like, I'm gonna just sign up for this and I'll see if I get in. I actually got into it from 2023. And every time I tried to apply for it, the following years, I've never been able to get into it. And now they're doing like with this is like, I don't know. This I finally got into it again this year, but booth fee went up and it's $95. I got into 2 venues that are $95 each, one that's 100, and one I'm going to be doing, but I have to give them some product. One, it was like 45, but then they have like door prizes and stuff they want to do. So I'm like trying to figure out what I can part with. And I'm like, y'all kind of asking for a lot. Because I would just do a lot of stationary stuff because that's easier for me to replenish. Now, if you ask me to like give away rugs, do you see how long it takes me to do a rug? You've been watching right now. So I'm hoping to sell a few things in the meantime to cover the booth fees. I have to pay one today, which I need to do after this live because that one's at the end of this month. But I'm like, it got to be a sign though. Why would I get accepted into all of these? Ask. You see how it can run out that fast? There, yawn. Now I'm getting hot. Sweating already. I'm just gonna go back through here with each of the lines. Probably gonna double them up because then it doesn't show well. Like it shows well, like a little bit better when it's like on a smaller thing, like a coaster. But like a larger rug like this, I need thicker lines. So I'm gonna do these cross lines in the pom twice. So I went across once. Now I'm coming back. Coming back around. I was really excited to do this too. So I traced the canvas last night so I could be ready to go in the morning. Always prep. I'm always prepping. Prep when the energy is high. If you're a creative or a creative person, prep when the energy is high. So then it doesn't feel like a procrastination because when I need to prep a canvas, I have to do it at night. It doesn't make sense for me to do it in the morning, midday, because the sun is out. I need to use a projector, and that's how I'm able to get these images. You gotta flip them. You can't have anybody bump the projector. That's why I gotta wait for it to be at night, everybody quieting down. If you bump the canvas, your whole image is messed up. I don't know what he's singing about. But yeah, my energy was high last night. So I'm like, let me just get this out the way. And stretch, or this canvas was already stretched. I was actually planning to do him. If you remember that rug, I already have my yarn laid out for that. I have a couple funny rugs I want to do. They're all large. So that's why I'm like, I wait and see like a little bit. I'll be working on something and see if anybody like contacts me for a commission before I start drawing my own personal thing on there. And so Bear is making it hard to concentrate and have a cognitive conversation because loud noises distract me. Anyway, I finished a couple jean jackets in the meantime. Bless you. I finished a couple yarn paintings, and now we're back to rug making. I got both of my canvases are occupied. So for anybody watching as of now, unless you had something like smaller here, I was thinking of doing like a keyboard resting pad under the Dragon Balls that you can't see right now because my camera is moved. But maybe doing like a keyboard thing. You could easily scratch yourself too. Bless you. But my other canvas is full of coasters. I plan on doing coasters, and I'm also going to be doing just like regular mouse pads. I'm going to be making some more Afro hoops. There's going to be a Miss Bellum one. I'm still following the Powerpuff Girl theme. I have mini Powerpuff Girl car coasters. I have all three of them: Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. I had people inquire about the coasters, but they never came to pick them up, so those are still available. But it's going to be like a whole Powerpuff Girl theme. I have some heart yarn paintings, the coasters, and then I wanted to do the big hymn rug. I'm going to be doing a Miss Bellum mouse pad. I swear the outline process is the most annoying part. The filling in is just like easy peasy. There you go, babe. Easy peasy. Yes. Thank you for liking the live too. How's the orange?
Easy squeezy.
Easy squeezy.
Yes.
How's Bear?
Good.
That's good. Yeah, turn the AC on? No, because it's a little fan. That's not gonna do nothing. Turn on the AC. Or you got a tower fan in your room. You can turn that fan on, or you can turn the AC on, whatever you need. There's no fan in here.
It's got one fan.
It's a little baby one. It's a desk fan. That's not gonna do nothing. I gotta make sure. Did you hear me?
What?
I said no.
Justin?
Yeah, I said no. We're not gonna use that little fan. If you're really hot, you should use a bigger fan.
What's bigger fan?
You know about the bigger fan. I'm gonna check my work real quick.
The black one or
Yeah, you're spinning in the chair, babe. Please be careful. I think I need to go around the edges again. So I'm doing, hey, what's up? What's cracking? I'm going to go around the edges one more time because those are looking a little sparse. It's harder to manipulate single loop lines rather than double loop lines. So we're going to make it a little thicker than a snicker. When I use the loop pile, and this is what I was telling y'all earlier, when I use the loop pile setting on my actual machine, my tufting gun, I have to take apart it. You see my tufting gun before. There's like a little piece I have to take apart on it, and it just goes too fast. And then trying to snip, because loop pile, you switch it because you take off the blade, or it's like a blade setting or whatever. So it's not cutting. It's doing the same thing that this is doing. I'm going to show you in a sec. It's doing this. So imagine like having your tufting gun dangling out. If you can't do that, it's too heavy. It's easier just why I'd be punch needling a lot more to have it hanging out so then I can reach for my scissors, because then it's just like sometimes I'm balancing the actual tufting gun on my shoulder. What are you doing? Making noises. Just be careful. Just be careful, okay? All right, baby. What time is it? Is it even 10 yet? I just went on 10. Let's see, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm about to cut this. See how much easier it is just for this to dangle? So I can pick up and drop back down somewhere. Very good. It's 10:08. Right? It's a little early. Okay. Yeah, he already did school too. So you're good. You already did your school. Mhm. If we got the trunk filled in today, that would be crazy. But that's me thinking very like optimistic. It's harder too. It's a lot on your arm, and you got to take arm breaks. And like, I was working on the headbands. If you remember, what was that one canvas? I think it was with my Newsport rug. I made a cigarette rug. That one's still available. Newsport rug and the 1997 rug. And I was punch noodling. All of that was tufted, but then I was punch noodling some headbands. And that's a lot of lateral work. So I got to take more breaks. I'm debating tomorrow. It's like I'm debating. There's an outdoor market that I signed up for. It's free, so it's like I don't lose anything except sales. But I can't control the weather. I'm debating if I should go. Then I teach outdoor yoga on Sunday, and it's gonna rain Sunday too. So I'm like, what do I do? Sing it, bear. I feel like we started a new game. What's up? What's up with it? You got the dogs barking. I'm joking. What's up? It's been a minute since you. What? You paint? I paint too. Did you see this painting? This is my yarn painting. This was made, there's also little bits of yarn in the middle. This is 36 by 36. Half yarn, half painted. I gotta think about everything I said. Oh, like everything I sing? Can we sing the song? Everybody walk this way.
No.
Aw.
That's cool song.
What's the cool song?
The cool song is that cool thing.
Sing it for me.
Like what's up, what's up, what's up?
Okay.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
I'll keep the beat. Go bear. Go bear. Here you go. What song is this? There, that's not nice. I got violent. Sing a nice song. Why do they always gotta eat brains? Be nice, Bear Bear. I'm double lining it now. A mountainside. Oh, this mountain. This was a reference that a subscriber chose, and my interpretation of it with the shading and all of that. That's the only song you got? You have a lot of songs.
Yes, like boom, 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 boom.
Uh-huh.
And that's a
Yeah.
and that's a
I'm the man, I want some cake.
I'm a man, I make a cake.
Okay.
And I'm a man, a gentleman, I love a bear, I'm all over in the field. I better run the gun, I got half a set, and I'm gone.
All right, are you cleaning up or are you still playing? Because you said you were gonna clean up. But if you guys are new here, I'm a fiber artist. I do a lot of stuff incorporating yarn. So like rugs, and then I'll make paintings with rugs. What else do I do? I just made a jean jacket with yarn. I showed those earlier in the live, but I can show them again after we get some motion on this going. Okie dokie. Yes. The palm tree is a commission, so I was saying, my commissions always take priority, and that's where I'm going to spend most of my time. I do have not a lot. I do have other projects, but this canvas will now be my priority. And it's a half canvas, so I had to come up with something else to throw up on here. We're also going to be doing a dragon ball. You're itchy still?
Yes.
Well, you're jumping around so much. You took a shower yesterday night.
Yes, but I didn't have nothing.
Okay. Right here? Right here? Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Mommy, got down my bug bite.
You have a bug bite? I didn't see one. You don't want bug bites.
Mommy, that's not my
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Zero. That's the day. 6-0.
I don't know what day that is.
That's the day when you can do anything.
You can do what you wanna do.
Yeah, you can do anything, Mommy.
And live in color. All right, I gotta work though, baby. May I work, babe? I'm trying to focus.
You can focus by yourself.
Because I'm only going to do this for a couple hours, and then we'll have the rest of the day. And then I got to decide. I got to look at the weather app again if I need to.
I love you, pancake mom.
Me or the picture? I love you, Bear.
Pancake mom. I love pancake.
Oh, you loved your pancakes this morning?
Yeah, I like pancake mommy. I like a pancake.
This paint or this rug. Let's see, switching gears is a little tough. And then I rest my body and then decide. I'm stretching my arm. Decide if I want to pack the car up for this market. The goal, well, with confidential goods. So I made a boutique. My business is confidential goods. I have two businesses. One is for yoga, so we talk about yoga stuff on here too. But for confidential goods, I want everything to be handmade. Okay, everything in the shop, when you go to my website, confidential goods, is handmade by me. I don't outsource anything. I make the tags myself, all of the tags. Tags for the rugs are made differently from the tags, the little pop tags that I make for clothing. I also make like the tags because I make buttons too. I do a lot of drawing. So everything's original art. Besides these two images, these are like one-offs. My buttons and I have like prints and stuff like that. I need to get more ink for my printer. So I've been remade a whole lot of stationery stuff. I still have some bookmarks available. I made some affirmation bookmarks that I hand drew and then like I hand cut them and laminate them all myself. Everything is a labor of love. Like I love the process of doing it. Like it's cool. And this is like I mean this like in not in a like a mean way. No hate to businesses that be outsourcing stuff. But I'm like, yo, you know how good it feels like when people come to your tent or be online or whatever it be and they be like, you made this all yourself? I can't slap my chest because I got the mic on. I'm like, of course I made that. And when people would be like, it's so cohesive. Like that was like the best compliment I got last year. When people were like, it's so cohesive. Everything goes together because like I have like all purple tags for confidential. Everything looks like it's meant to be there, you know. Anyway, but I specialize in stationery stuff. I make a lot of magnets myself. I do prints, buttons, stickers, and then as far as fiber arts, I'm also this everything is self-taught too. I didn't take any classes on this. I also do hand embroidery. So I hand embroider like earrings and there's some clothes that I've hand embroidered. And if you have anything that you want to upcycle, I do all of the stuff that I get on that you see on my website for clothes is all upcycled. Yeah. So we're also I try to keep it green, mean green. I don't hear no cleaning up. Where did that green go? I'm gonna show y'all from the front. If you could see it from the front, you can see it from the back. But it feels really good to say there are over 200 handmade products over the last 4 years. Over 200 handmade products. And hit me up as it gets colder. I will be doing hats again. I will be making custom beanies. Like you can pick your um, colorway if you want solid color or if you want to make it like stripy. I can do that, and I will be making sets. So it'll be like hats with scarf sets. I'll be doing. I need to get a bigger machine, but right now, if you have like a smaller head, it fits my head. I don't know if my head counts as a small head. My husband, he couldn't fit mine. My hat maker is like good for like women and children. So if you got like kind of a smaller head before I get my bigger machine, let me know. Is this on data or am I on? It looks like I'm on data. I can't tell. Anyway, we're done with the dark brown. You see this game of chicken? If I were to use a tufting gun, it would have been 50% more of this gone. Look how much brown I still have after doing all of that. I can still make like a brown person with this. I'm gonna be doing like little afro mouse pads. I'll show. There's a lot going on in here. Let me show you. So I just finished the outline. This was entirely by hand. I went back on the sides, and I'm doubling them up. I had to double it. However that goes. So that's how it looks from the front. You have to work from your rugs backwards. I'm going to be doing some cutting. Once I start to fill it in, it's going to push the yarn out. See, like the top looks really small. I got to just fill it in. And then also, this was the other frame I was telling you about. I'm going to be doing some mouse pads and whatnot on that one. You cleaning, babe? Oh, yeah, that's the other canvas I'm working on. This one now is my priority. It's got a commission on it. These are the greens I'm going to be using for the palm tree. It's going to look really cute. This is like literally the last of each color I have. So this is an extreme game of chicken. This is a huge one. And why I'm choosing to do punch needling over tufting to make sure I do have enough, and I'll have some leftovers. I'm really excited. I don't want to share too many of my ideas, but it's whatever you want to call it. I want to do a log cabin painting. If I have enough yarn left over, I have some really pretty shades of brown. It's gonna be so cute. I don't want to explain this to y'all. Purely black girl joy. I'm going to need to make a lot more tags too. As I was looking here, I'm just taking a break off my shoulder. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 more tags left. This is how I make my tags. This is with a Cricut. I take a huge piece of vinyl and I pre-cut it a bunch of times, and that's how I have like my blue tags. There, it all says confidential goods on it, and then that's how I make my tags. But I need to find another vinyl. Maybe we change the color because I do have some hot pink. That'd be kind of cute. Hot pink on white ribbon. I like the white ribbon because then it shows off any color. You know, good. If I got black, it'd be, I don't know, black ribbon. Anyway, right now it's like a navy blue. If you've been seeing all of the rugs I've been doing for the last few years, it's literally been off that little sheet. I had like a sheet. It was like crazy to think about. Okay, the next color I'm debating. So these were my 3 shades of brown, right? We just did the dark brown as the outline. And I'm like, do I fill it in? Which shade is darker? I think this one's darker. And then I'll fill it in actually with this. There's like a shadow. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just get the shadow out the way and go in with this chunky one. Yes. You're doing a good job. You're going faster than me. I'm not even cleaning. I'm working. Maybe.
You gotta go faster than a steam tomato. That was slow like a tomato. I mean a rabbit. I'm not faster than a steam tomato. Who's gonna win, me or you?
I think Bear's gonna win. That's how you thread it. You're winning? Yeah. Go Bear. Go Bear.
People can't see when they do it. People can't see when they do it. Yay!
You're gonna poke through this hole. You see that little hole right there? And I don't like a super long tail. Everybody walk this way.
No!
I'm sorry.
That's in the head. It's not off.
You knock it off.
That's not off.
I don't even tell you to knock it off. Is your grandma be telling you that? No. No, does your grandma be telling you to knock it off? Why do you be saying knock it off then? Nobody tells you that. You see it on TV? Okay, we don't need to be saying that. Okay, that looks cute. Then we're going to go in with the shadow. Not a shadow with a doubt.
Number one, Mommy. Me and Slippy and you, Mommy. Steal
Stealing gold.
And also, Mommy.
The gold.
And also,
Yep. I'm just doing an outline right now. Everything all right? You cleaned your room? All right. Hang on. Let me finish this. Let me finish this outline. I'm going to finish this outline, love. You hear me? And then I'm going to get your TV, all right? Is that okay? Thank you. Thank you for your patience. The whole world waking up now. You hear the dog? All right, I did that outline. I'm a BRB. I'm a BRB like RB. Not too much I need to do. I'm gonna stack this so it's easier for me to pull. Your iPad was charging. I'm a BRB, y'all. Everybody walk their way.
No!
And everybody talk this way.
No!
Put those on.
It's hooked up to the TV, huh?
Yeah, it's on 47%. Here, babe.
Why say deep, 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 deep?
Okay, that's not too loud?
Nope.
All right, good. You're good to go, babe. Everybody on their way.
No!
You still hear me? All right, so coming back with the shadow, I did an outline. I'll show y'all. Let's walk a little closer. Now he's watching his TV. Actually, you know what's easier? I know I came up, but I'm gonna just go and snake it out and do it side to side. Side to side. That's I love McConaughey's song. Them rugs, LOL. I can actually say that. Them rugs got me leaning side to side. This is being difficult. It's like almost telling me I need to go up. It does not matter how you fill it in, by the way. It's all gonna look like little loops from the front. Sometimes I snake it, sometimes I just be making some L's. Now this is only half of it. This is where it truly feels like you're painting. We're gonna do this shadow. You see that line I drew? It's gonna go up till it kind of fades here. And we don't even need that much brown when you look at it from the other side. So yeah. Do I have notifications? Oh, okay, good. We're all good to go. I was checking my notifications real quick. But I appreciate y'all for being here. We sitting back, babe? Yeah. Okay. I can't. I just wanted to ask you. Thank you. I had to decide what we're gonna do for lunch. You can see the shadow of it trying to get thick on me. She thick with it. That's how you make a thick rug. Another thing I'm here to debunk with y'all. You've seen the punch needling. It's just a way to get people to make you buy more yarn. When you do a tufting gun, you see a lot of people will load 2 strings of yarn in their tufting gun. And I'm like, I would only do that honestly if I was doing like a gradient of some sort, but I've never done that. There's no point of having 2 yarns because of all out of all the rugs I've made, all of my rugs electrically made with a tufting gun. I've only used 1 strand. And it just matters how close you can get your rows to give it the thick effect. I've had people say my rugs are thick. You don't need to. They're just trying to get you to use more yarn up. You don't need to pack the yarn like that. Gotta stretch it here. All of these yarns are different textures. Right now I'm using the Booty Cheek Michael's brand. The darker brown was Big Twist, which I like. I like the weight. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't feel heavy. This one's a little bit harder to work with. This lighter brown, and the first color I went in with. I also want to thank the person who commissioned this rug, because they're like, no rush, and I appreciate you. Usually I'm not in a rush. There was one time I was in a rush, and it was not for a rug. I was making some jeans or something. And they're like, I need this for a Halloween. They asked me to do it like probably the week before. Actually, probably a few days. I had to pound it out in a few days. Santa! Santa! I'm excited. Y'all not ready for the Halloween rug I'm going to do. It's going to be really fun. Actually, I have 2 ideas in mind, but we'll see how things go. And my speed. I got these 4 markets. I actually have no idea how they're going to do. So, I have a lot of inventory for these rugs I've been waiting on. But if we sell out of the rugs, I've been building confidential goods for a minute. So like if I don't have like a whole lot of rugs to display, then I'll switch it up and I'll maybe do like more stationary stuff because that's always easy to replenish. Or I'll stage it for like hoops, because it's hard to plan out what's going to sell at each market because you have to sign up for these markets months in advance sometimes. Because like I said, I had got 4 acceptance letters. I'm gonna do one more. 4 acceptance letters. And you'd be like, oh yeah, I did sign up for that. Now I need to figure out how to pay for it. All right, so see, that's how the shading's gonna work. We're gonna kind of color block our way up. But that's the way I've been trying to go about it. This was crazy though. I told you. Like I love doing hand embroidered jeans, and then I made these like more petite jeans. I made them and then postpartum and I was like too big for them. But then I brought them to this one market. I made these a few years ago. This is how long I've been at this. I made these a few years ago. Let me make sure he's not playing games with me. I'm gonna set this on my chair. And then I finally sold them this year. That happened with a lot of stuff I did. I made it. Building up my inventory took a few years. That might be a little bit of a challenge. Coming up on this I'm not going to be able to push it down. I don't like this at all. Because I don't want to double punch. And I'm trying to get my colors, you know, right up on the border edge. But we'll see. Goal today. We just started this canvas. The goal today. We'll see if we get the trunk done. I don't know if it'll be in this live. Because, you know, we take a lot of breaks. Protect your body. So you can protect your craft. A lot of progress would be if we finish at least the trunk. And it's like I got another like portable canvas ready to go. If you don't know one thing about me, I'm always gonna try to have an on-the-go project so I can always have something to be working on. I need to check this from the front. I'll be right back. My stomach is growling if you hear me. Wow, I'm hungry. What did I eat? I think I had like mini pancakes, but I made most of them for Bear. How we doing? Snagging on stuff. Pull this out. And this is looking like bootylicious. The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? You know that sound? The fuck? Cute little cocoa chocolate combination. I'll show y'all from the other side. I'll keep my little pokey stabby out. The first border is always the hardest. And your color to color. Your color to color, so it won't be so bad once you start working your way inward. But I'm all fuck. But I'm all. I could gush about art all day though. That's truly when it's the piece, the passion of it. And that's what I love. We've already been live for an hour. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. I said whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Feeling this little triangle. Cool. Let's check it from the front. I'll show y'all what I mean by like how it's starting. My shit died. I had to charge this now. My shit died. I was trying to do that because Bear was hooting and hollering. Thank you for letting me know. I think people were just enjoying the art at one point because nobody said anything. But thank you. I was using my microphone because Bear was hooting and hollering. Thank you for the likes too. This shit came undone. We're starting a palm tree commission. My friend placed an order for a rug. No rush. So that's super cool. Both of these rugs are going to be made with non-slip. I think you're going to be really excited about this, Steve. You know why? My stomach is growling, but I think that's what you'll be excited. I'm finally doing I'm finally doing some Dragon Ball Z stuff. It's like it's slowly trickling in. I needed another thing to add onto this canvas since it was a half frame project. I'm going to, I was saying earlier in the chat, my tufting gun, I'm going to switch it from cut pile to loop pile so then I can just breeze through the background. I'm just doing the small details. I don't mind doing those by hand. So today, the main goal for today, obviously I'm taking breaks and things like that. We're on 58%. I was on like 90. This is how much like power you use. We're gonna try to get the trunk done. I'm going through with the shadow. Then the last brown we're gonna add is this. I think it was called Toffee. It's a really cute color. By Big Twist, this booty shamalaka. The cool old man from Dragon Ball Z, or just a cool old man in general? I had all the yellow. You should see all of like my yellow and orange I got picked out because I was like, which one do I start on? I have to finish the entire frame anyway. I don't get why people be cutting their rugs so fast or so soon. I get you need to do the orders, but then it just makes the integrity of the frame loose. You start cutting these big old holes out once you finish a project. I wait until my entire canvas is done and then I move on. That's how I'm able to do like a drop. I think it's called it. And be like 5 new rugs I made in a day it'll look like, but I didn't make it in a day. You know what I mean? What is going on? But people like go cut their rugs. People cut their rugs out. We back to fighting. That's why I had my microphone on, y'all. Did I do that once? Possibly did it once. I was like almost done. What's good, Rico? We're starting on a commission. This is as far as I got literally in this one sitting. I mean, you know, obviously I got up a few times to look at my work. Y'all stick around to the end of the live. I'm hungry. I apologize. My stomach has just been growling this whole time. But stick around for the end of the live because obviously I'm going to try to, need to eat. But I'll show you the jean jackets again if you were interested in seeing how the jean jackets looked on. I've been making videos, but I haven't been feeling like putting stuff on because it's so hot. It's not jean jacket season, but you got to think about the future. So I'm already like thinking about Halloween rugs and things like that. You know, I want to make. We're almost done. Trying to see how far the shadow goes up. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. 3 more squares up. And the shadow's slowly getting smaller if you can't tell. And Bear got excited. I told everybody in the chat earlier, we're playing Yarn Chicken. He's like, Yarn Chicken? But yeah, it's when you play with your colors. And you're like, oh, I hope this is enough. My stomach, I'm telling y'all, I'm just really hungry. I made like small pancakes. So I was like so excited to do this today. I'm trying to get as much done as I can. I think I have some frozen burgers. So if you don't like stomach sounds, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm not gonna keep apologizing for being a human. I know people just be weirded out by that. This ain't no mukbang channel. I'm not gonna be eating on there. 2 more rows. How we doing?
Good. I got your eye on you, Mommy.
You got an eye on me? Oops. Come on, come on. You don't want that. Mm-hmm. Try to fuck with me. I did? Oh, I did. Oh, yeah, because I was talking. It's always when I'm talking about, I appreciate you, but it's always like when I'm talking about something else besides yoga or art. And that's like what people be caring about. It's hard, like, you know, get people to watch the things and see what you're doing. But I literally was talking about somebody being bad, you know? I appreciate you, though. I'm like, that's not what my channel or, you know, my TikTok is about. It's about being funny, showing my personality. But I don't want to always talk about niggas being set on fire and shit like that. It's hard to make people care. I mean, yeah, we need to care about that. But I mean, like, about the good you want to put into the world. It's hard to make people care about that. Was this the last one I was going to do? I'm going to check it out from the front. Ooh. Ooh, child. Things are gonna get easier. I did all of this in one sitting. We got a lighter brown, and I think that's where I'm gonna stop with the shading, and then we're gonna switch to this brown. So I'm gonna show you. I gotta get around. Been around the world, yeah. I can't find my way yet. I think it's looking good. Baby, you gotta sit back.
I want an extra plane.
I can't find my way yet. I don't know when, I don't know why. Very, very happy that it didn't take as much yarn as I anticipated it to take. And because, like, I wanted to do a thing, these mouse pads, I want to do these Afro mouse pads. And it's cool to see I still got a lot of brown. I've been playing chicken with this yarn for some years. Yeah, this is crazy to say. I don't use brown like I use brown. Like, I haven't made a whole lot of brown rugs. This is funny to say. I use, like, all of these browns to make some variation of, like, mini coasters. And I haven't even had to use that much. Because punch needling, you don't even have to use that much yarn. So it's just... that's why it always looks like I have so much yarn. And it extends for so many projects. That purple yarn I had when I first started. That was like my first bundle. And that purple yarn I use when you see me at the markets. That's my price sheet frame. That purple frame was made with that one purple yarn. And then I used the same purple yarn for that jean jacket that I showed y'all earlier today. Punch noodling really extends the longevity of your supplies. I'm like, I think this will be enough. And now I'm looking at this is a lot of palm trees, but I'm like looking at my yarn stash. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have enough. It's crazy because the yarn stash. Let me show you. You see the palm tree? It's gonna be 2 shades of green. This is my yarn stash. All of that yarn. Let me show Bear. All of that green yarn. That's gonna definitely be enough. Let me flip y'all real quick. So I'm just trying to get the inside filled in. Because I'm getting hungry. It's like 10. Almost 11. It actually is pretty much 11. And, okay, y'all. If you're still here. Dad Challenge podcast be having me rolling. I told y'all about him earlier. And you know when I say nigga, I don't mean it in a bad way. Because I'm black. But this nigga be funny. He's this white dude from Canada. He be funny. Bro has just been relentless. Because, like, some people, he cannot take his foot off of their necks. Because they just be so mean. Like, why are we giving children YouTube channels? And so, like, you know, he calls parents out just for being bad parents, etc. But he's like, shut up. Like, he reacts to the videos that these problematic people be posting, and I've cried. If it gives me like an actual LOL and I am laughing out loud, and then I'll like the video. It's funny, bro. I'm like, he earned my respect because he be going after, you don't even know, because I'm like, I don't think y'all are even on that side of the interweb. Jess Fam, if you heard of that person does a lot of problematic family vlogging and stuff like that. And she's like a Disney parent, so she's always pulling her kids out to take them to Disney. Bro was so ugly because he's not even from the United States. He earned my respect as a YouTuber when he forced it, bro. This is like the funniest thing. I told y'all this story before. She got a clip of her, Just Fam, was at Disney, a Disney cruise, and she went down this tube slide, and it's the slide, you know, you gotta like go like this down it, and it's like shows your butt because it kind of spins you, you know, you're spinning around. And she put that in like just a family vlog she was making. Bro actually got tickets, and nigga from Canada, nigga got tickets to go on a American cruise, and he actually wore the swimsuit. I think he took off. Did he wear the top too? I don't remember. But he had his shorts balled up and he went down the slide last minute, bro. He had a clip of him and his crack was on the interweb. That was the funniest thing ever. Because like when he does like these reaction videos, that's why he earned my respect. Like if you go watch that video, I have that video liked. It's so funny. This grown bald-headed white man wore itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow he wore like a mustard color. He's like, it looked mustard colored because it got wet, but he found a yellow women's bathing suit, the same one she wore because she thought she was cool. Da, 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 da. It had like the happy music that these family vloggers be putting in, and like it was a clip of her going down the slide. Bro put his bare white cheeks online. That was the funniest thing ever. He did have on the dub. You watch him too. Bro, in his latest stuff, I'm ready for this. Every time it's a Kira Severson one, he does not hold back on her. Kira Renee, whatever. Whole time, bro is reacting. Shut the up. Everything you say is a lie. Because he'll go back and find a video where she said that. Like, there was one video I watched recently. And it's always like influencers when they get like animals. And then a year later, 2 years later, they gotta rehome them. She got rid of her dog after 2 years. And then there's a clip of her. I don't think I'll ever get rid of my animals. Like 2 years ago. Where's doggy? And like, this lady is not a nice person. That's why he rips on her. He's like, the dog literally would just stay in the cage all day. That's sad, bro. Why you get a dog? And he's like such an animal person, so he's like such an advocate when he calling people out who mistreat animals. He'd be so funny. There's like 2 of them today. He's talking about the resilient Jenkins. If you haven't heard about them, that's crazy too. This is like why I don't understand. Unless you have a child, why are you paying for streaming services when you can literally just go on TikTok or you can go on YouTube and watch this stuff? The Brazilian Jenkins. And now my husband's getting into sports and stuff. Do y'all have, I don't know if y'all have George Webb's. George Webb's is the equivalent to a, what do they call them? A Waffle House, I suppose. There's George Webb's in Wisconsin. I don't know how far, if there's George Webb's anywhere else. But if the Brewers win like 12 games in a row, they're going to be giving out free burgers. They're giving out free cheeseburgers because the Brewers won 12 games in a row. So that's the whole hubbub. And Carrie was excited about it. It happened like once, I think when I don't know the sports statistics, please don't. I see way too many memes online. The black dude is just like, now that you can comment memes and photos under TikTok videos be having me crying, it's like, I'll just make something up. The sound bite, let me know, let me, do you ever, you know that song? And it'd be like, there's a black dude, like, totally unrelated video, but like somebody has a screenshot. If you are on my Snapchat, this is so funny. I think I was there before this went viral. I'm going down like a rant right now. This old, I accidentally unthreaded my shit. This old white dude, or he might have been Hispanic, he accidentally opened his camera. I don't know if he posted it to his story or if he posted it like as a video. Like you can post photo videos, you know, on TikTok where it's just a photo and it's of him like looking down at the screen. I put that on my What do you want to snack on? I posted that on my TikTok and I posted it on my I posted it on my TikTok story because all the content that's being like pushed on me is like, you just need to create more. And so like, you know, the phrase here, damn. I posted a picture of that white dude like looking at the screen. It's funny. And it's on my Snapchat too, if you want to know what I'm talking about. My Snapchat is Swag Pants, and I made it public, and I said jump scare. Do you guys know the picture of JD Vance bald? I forever have that photo saved. He was vacationing and like people raised money so he would not be able to leave that meme, and like they had that picture of him posted everywhere. Because it got to the point with his little entourage, they were knocking on people's door. You're good?
I can open my juice.
You got me a juice?
Yes.
You are the sweetest. Thank you. I have the best son in the whole wide world. He brought me a juice box. He does that like with all of his snacks. He'll get himself an applesauce. He'll bring me one too. Anyway, that was a rant. That was a rant. What's wrong? What's wrong? Calm down. Calm down. Your straw broke? Do you need help? What happened?
We gotta stop doing this.
What happened?
I'm trying.
You need help? Hey, just take a deep breath and say, I need some help.
I don't need help.
You don't want to bend it. You don't want to break it. Here. Just take your time. If you could make a hole in it, then it won't be able to use your straw, love.
Mommy,
You want to do it?
yeah.
It's weak, so can I help you do it? I don't want it to break. Got it? There you go. Okay, now be careful. That okay? Yes? Okay. All right, I'm gonna turn my computer off. preview. I'm coming back, y'all. Inhaling that juice. All right, I'm coming back. Yeah, we're just gonna finish up these little tree trunks up there. So that's what I'm gonna be looking forward to while probably doing dishes and making lunch later. Because I actually don't know how far I'm gonna get with this. Hey. Whoa. There we go. I think my butt bumped the tripod. So I swear I was on the right angle. Come on. What do I need to do? I'm working with 2 different textures, 2 different brands right now so far of yarn. And this one's a little tough. Bro, this is crazy. I'm just thinking, because I was on a rant earlier, like way earlier in this live. And I'm like, I really just get the urge to be wanting to go craft shopping on Sundays. A nice Sunday morning at the craft store. Hobby Lobby is not open on Sundays. And it's just like, gotta go to Michael's. Michael's does not have a good layout. I don't like how Michael's are. They're how do I describe it? The shelves are just too high. Like, it doesn't look like, oh, I can comfortably find everything I need. I think they just have too much product of the wrong stuff that like actual craft people are buying. Like, it might be fun going there. I just need to pick up some glue. I'm just doing a school project. But like for like serious crafters, I don't like going to Michael's at all. And it's like Sundays is always like, I want to go and go shop for some craft supplies. And then Hobby Lobby, which has like, is honestly second best, unfortunately, in my lineup of actual supplies I need. They're not open on Sundays. Taking a little shoulder break. So it's just been a little harder. I'm trying to plan my shopping days. This would be a miracle if I end up doing something I don't need to grab more yarn. I actually finish all of these commissions without. I have no idea. This is a lot in one day, though. I'm still proud of myself for all of this. This is all by hand. Don't tell me my raggedy nail is trying to snag it. You better hush now. My nails are always raggedy, which is crazy. I'm always like scraping or whatever with my nails. They don't look like it, which is nice because I gotta pose with my photos and I'm not like a nail girly either. Like I thought about getting nails and I'm like, I'm gonna become a nail girly. This was years ago. And then why this is a funny story. I'm like, I got adult money now. I think I might start going to the nail salon. I got them done for prom. Like this is how long ago it was. I got them done for prom. Now I'm at like a job. I'm a yoga teacher. I don't understand how yoga teachers have their nails done. You could break your nails. Like if you were like teaching handstands stuff, that's dangerous. But anyway, I worked at this gym. I taught yoga, and to get more hours, I would do like the laundry too. For the love of God. If you're not coming to my facility where I can actually wash your stuff, I don't have a washer right now at this new place, but do not use the towels that they offer at these gyms. They are not a luxury. Both me and my husband have horror stories about the towels. Anyway. Trying to grab heavy, wet laundry with long nails is painful. That was my story. Hey. I need to check my work from the front. Okay, but this looks so good. I'm gonna take the long way. Okay. Excellent choice, my darling. That's from SpongeBob. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 11 blocks. So we got 2 out of 11 done. Oopsie. You all the way crooked. Itchy. I have 2 out of the 11 blocks done. I said if I can get the whole trunk done today, whether it's on live or not, I count that as a win. I wanted to get the trunk. This is my 3rd color of the trunk I'm laying down. And if I could do these little green grass at the bottom. Yay, gold star. No, okay. Make sure I'm not missing nothing. I could have fell for it. That would have been scary. Why do I feel like I did a palm tree before? It's crazy. Why do I feel like this is like a deja vu moment? I have an idea already to do. I already had an idea to do. You know Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I'm gonna throw it way back on y'all. I wanted to do Coco, the palm tree airplane nigga. I wanted to make her into a rug. So maybe that's where the vision already came from. I don't try to do too much branding shit either. I try to do unique, like you have to know type shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not even trying to be one of them mysterious art niggas. The imagination, crazy. The vault is actually nasty. The vault I have is nasty. The execution is nastier. I just need to be able to work faster so I can show y'all. But I think my discipline is there. This is like a pretty toffee color. I don't have the tag, but I'm pretty sure it's toffee. I have like a whole swatch. And I'm like, this is also the thing I'm teetering on about. This swatch sheet of paper I spent years creating. Do I just throw that away? It had all of the big twist colors that I loved. And now Michaels need to get it together. If they can't get it together before the holiday season, that's crazy. Y'all had all summer. Joann's closed in March, right? Or some ridiculous March, May. One of the months. It's August. June, July. I know they was closed by June, so June, July. We in the middle of August. Hold on. Y'all had 3 months? Y'all couldn't have just walked over and just said, we acquiring your stuff? Because you said you was acquiring Joann's intellectual property. So why is it taking so long for the manufacturer just to be like, here, damn. The emoji, here, damn. Michael's was all fluff. Because when they said they was going to deliver, when Joann's be saying they finna deliver with some sales, some deals, I'm at the door. I'm ready. The coupons in Joann's unmatched. You go to Michael's, that was the craziest thing. This is what I mean. I got my tufting gun from Michael's, and this is like how on like, what do I say, trends. Michael's loves trends. They don't actually love to cater to people who actually craft for a living or way past just like mini little projects. This is something people be doing weekly or daily. You know what I mean? Tufting gun. How you gonna sell yarn and then just not have tufting guns? They sold it. It was like a little fad, and like I guarantee you, bro, they do not have the tufting guns anymore. That was just it's not a fad though. A lot of people like rugs. A lot of people need rugs. I don't think of it as a fad. I think of it as a way for you to improve it and make even more unique stuff from just learning how to make a basic rug. How can you make it more functional? That's the cool part. Waiting for these holes to get smaller, bro. I swear. Are you done? Bear? I knew this was going to be a lot though. fighting for my life. One more time. Na, na, na. Here, come here. Okay, that still looks good. Come here, babe. Wait, come throw mine away. Tinkle. Ain't nothing left. I don't know where you found the juice from. This is bothering me, and I really want to have like just 2 stubs. That was 3. One more time. Maybe I can fool myself if I work with the smaller squares, then it won't feel like, well, it'll look like I'm actually getting something done. It's a beautiful day and the birds is out.
I want green popsicle.
Ask it nicely.
Please.
In a sentence.
Please, thank you.
Huh?
Please, a popsicle.
Oh, yeah. Throw that away, please.
I will throw the juice away.
Thank that was a wild circle. All right, I'm gonna BRB. Let's get Bear a green popsicle. There's only 1 left. Oh, the mail lady here. There's only 1 green popsicle. Here, babe. Big lady, you gon' miss your bug. Dragging all your bags like that. I guess nobody ever told you it isn't. Those the words. I said one day all the days gon' get in your way. So one day all the days gonna get in your way. Nose is itching. Mine. Them ad libs. So now she gonna come right back out boomerangs. Hello, boo. Who are you? You so sissy, you so fine. Can you be my boo? Close your eyes, spell ice. Tell me what you see. Do you see me? Do you see we? Bone breaking up the hook. It won't let me sleep. So I pop me a molly to get on my feet. I've been hustling hard. I've been struggling hard. I don't keep it in my house, it's in the backyard. Riding with an old school butt and do to me. One night, out and bright, gonna get in your rain. Pack a line. How. One day, out and bright, gonna get in your rain. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. 6. I'm gonna finish this one up. I'm going back so I can meet you in the middle. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle, baby. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? Them last pokes, if you ain't feel it, yeah, you feel it. Boom, boom, boom. I'm sitting on a plane with no name and I'm blazing. Be smarter, but I'm cooler than you is. Yeah. Just been dancing. I've just been dancing. Thank you. Dancing in this circle. Now I gotta start standing up. Thank you, Steve. I'm trying to meet you in the middle. So then it doesn't feel like I'm working so hard. It's equal effort though. Do a little high, do a little low. I'm back to doing the lower ones. Lower ones are bigger. That's why I just like, oh, gosh. Hood tank. It was a Jeep. Must be a diesel. He got one of them diesel jugs. Yup. He called take diesel. Why would I get a car that take that gasoline or that electricity when I can get myself a diesel truck? Okay, this one's not too bad. See, it just sucks when like you hit a spot and it's not punching well. Like all it is, fine. Groovy jacuzzi. But then when it starts getting tight, that's when it gets like a lot on my shoulder. Yeah, I think this was a good choice to make this like punch needle or, you know, loop, because they got cats. And I just want to make sure they can preserve it well. I'm a hillbilly and I love my diesel truck. I'll tell you that right now. That good old, I was going to say Gertrude. She get you there and back, I tell you now. I've been telling my friend, I got a buddy, he named Dallas. I got a buddy over there. Dallas still, he think he cool because he got one of them Teslers. I said, boy, if you don't get you one of them, that American pride, that diesel, you don't get you one of them diesel trucks, I can't respect him. You see, I can pull a lot of stuff with my truck right here. I can pull a lot of thoughts, a lot of memories. Do you actually like, you know, use your truck for work? Hell nah. What can he pull with his little Tesla? It don't even got a little hitch on it. But you got a hitch on your truck, and I don't ever see you pulling nothing. I do. I be pulling this. Never mind. I don't want the video to get flagged. What you talking about, boy? That one time I had to pull one of them plywoods. That was that muscle. But you needed the Home Depot guy to strap it to your truck because you didn't even know you needed straps to put it on your truck for that piece of plywood. Boy, if you don't, you talking to a real man. A man with a GMC. You got one of those? F-150? You got? Are we even in the same caliber? That just probably changed accent. Everybody won't think they fancy driving one of them Tesla cars. What if it gets wet? Then how you gonna get home? Well, they did make the cars waterproof, and gasoline cars are also an option. We're almost there. Whoa! We're not. I had to get serious. You saw that? Whoa! We're way there. Wow! Lemon and a pear, take my hand. We may get out of spell. Whoa! That's if Sean was if Sean was doing car talk, that's how that scenario would go. Sean was pretending to be a hick. Whoa! We're so close, bro. We're so close. Is that man power? Time for a hillbilly moment. That little Amanda show bump sideshow clip. Low key, I'm ready to get this painting out of my room. I need to hammer it, but now they've been doing stuff with this shit. I need to get the hardware for it so it hangs up on a wall, and then I'm gonna move it to my office so it just is not sitting up in here. That's why that painting is still here. And that jean jacket. So I'm almost done, y'all. I'm gonna show one more time for those that were not here at the beginning of the live. You can always rewind it too, but I'll show you the jean jackets. I'm gonna try them on because I'm gonna put my jean jackets over at the office too. Come on, come on. There we go. Don't pop my stitches now, baby. You see that? 3 more squares, let's go. We can do it if you put your mind to it. I'm like, what is that? I'm hearing the birds outside. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do for dinner. I'm trying to finish these 3 squares up. Gonna give my hand a break. Can we finish 412? Before 12? Probably. I really wanted to get a head start on this though. Now I gotta decide, because my next friend was gonna be him until I got this commission. I was finishing up my painting in the jean jacket, right? Thank you. I was finishing up the palm tree. Sorry, brain fart. Finishing up the painting and the jean jacket. Then I was going to switch back over because I already had my yarn picked out for the hem rug I was going to do. And now I'm like, do I do the hem rug or do I do my Halloween rug? Because I want to have my Halloween rug done by like around September, or be working on it during September so it's ready by October so I can promote it all October before, you know, Halloween. But I don't know. Oh, or unless I get another commission, that would be awesome. Everything okay? Huh? Baby? Everything okay? Okay. It's cool when they do it. Problem when I do it. That face. Come on now. Stick to the plan. Go in the hole, baby. I got one more square. Come on. Definitely taking a break. Because I gotta pack up for this show. I gotta check the weather again. Just been monitoring the weather if I'm gonna go do this market. It's free, but you know, I need the sales so I can pay for these other booth fees. Hopefully it's not crazy raining out. Make some type of profit. And it's not always the same people that be coming to the market. The farmer's market. It's be different people, so I haven't made anything small. I've been trying to just keep the budget pretty budget friendly. I told y'all before. Highest thing I'm offering is $40. Everything else is between $3 and $40. So I think reasonable price stuff. We got a variety of earrings and coasters and buttons, which is my main thing. A couple keychains, sunglasses, sunglass inventory. If y'all are looking for the sunglasses, I don't think I'm gonna reach. There's only a couple of them left. So if you are interested, sunnies, my confidential sunnies are $12. And then while supplies last, I have just a few glass cleaners that I send with them too. So last square. Okay. And the highlighted, oh my. The highlighted collection this month is my Be Kind collection. I've got some cute little mushroom shorts. The Be Kind t-shirt, Be Kind stickers. There's one other thing. Am I missing it? Sunglasses were a part of that collection. That was in the newsletter too, so make sure it's free. You can sign up at confidentialgoods.com. You can sign up for my newsletter, and then I send you information on the collection or what section of the store will be on sale. So this month is my Be Kind collection, and then next month I'm going to do a back to school sale. So like all of the stationery stuff will have like a little BOGO deal probably. So I'm about to finish this live up. We'll check our work from the front. I'm done with brown. I'm out of town, thugging with my browns. Yes. Yeah. Everything okay? How we doing? Good. Isn't that crazy? I was like, oh, we're playing chicken. I don't know how much yarn I'm gonna have. Look at that. Look at that. That's why I punch needle. It's such like a mind trick. It's hard to gauge when I make rugs how much yarn I'm actually gonna use. I was like, oh, I don't know if that's gonna be enough brown. Look at this. Look at this, bro. I was good. I could have done another rug. I could have done another palm tree rug. I'm glad I still have my shades because I'm going to use these, like I said, on the other canvas to do like some afro hoops again. I've done, you see me do embroidery ones, and I've only done one hoop, and it actually sold. It was a mouse pad, faceless like person, so the skin tones. I'm going to do a couple different shades. And then, you know, afro hair. Some people may have gray hair. Some people may have black hair. Maybe somebody who has brown hair. You know, I think that'll be a nice variety. And then I'm going to do another Miss Bellum. I'm going to make Miss Bellum into like a mouse pad. So my shorts. I'm going to put this yarn back. Take y'all out. Take y'all on a date. I'm joking. Where you see the 3 different browns, that's the shadow we was working on. I know the light is in the way, but it's kind of looking really good. And that's what we did. We're gonna clip the front. That's what we got going on. Now everything, that's cool. I like that. Anyway, thank y'all for being here. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm gonna clean up the front, but I did this all by hand, bro. Oh, I was gonna show y'all. I'm gonna put this yarn away. My tripod's behind my frame. I was gonna show y'all my the jackets I was working on. This is all of my yarn for the Dragon Ball Z rug too, so I think I'm gonna be Gucci on that. Should have enough. So this is a work in progress. This is a jacket. This is my personal jacket that I've been adding to for a few years. I started with embroidery and then I got into rug making. This was before I even knew how to punch needle. So this is a 1 of 1. I got the rugs, elbow pads. Got some flowers. And this is what I added yesterday, I think. I added 3 of these. This is what I was talking about earlier in my live. This is like a large, so it's like really big on me. Confidential goods I added. And then I have a little yoga patch. Oh, what's on my leg? Leg is itching. And then I put a little butterfly patch. I already had the rose. I already put the rose on there. Just like Amanda's jacket, I was gonna, oh, I forgot I added this pin yesterday too. Just like Amanda's jacket, I made that green and denim jacket. I'm gonna put like a sun and a moon, so a yarn sun and a moon or something like that right here. But I say this to say this. If you want to make cool jackets like this, I have a lot of buttons. So after, I'm gonna throw a bunch of buttons like all over this jacket. I'm gonna put like some more patches just on the front. And then this is the back. It's embroidered. It says unbothered bitch. B-I-C-H. It's not a cuss word, but that's all hand stitched. Wish I could do a close-up, but it's the flower pattern and some satin stitch. So this is my personal jacket. It's not the weather for it yet, but I wanted to add some patches that I've been holding on to there. That's my jacket. This one is for sale. This one's a 1X. Well, she's leaving now. And the neighbor's leaving. This is a 1X. This is all hand stitched as well. This is on both sides. Look at that. But yeah, you can jazz up the jackets, my jean jackets. And you sit back. You put little pins. Put little pins all over it. This is the back. There's swirly, 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 swirl. And this says confidential goods. Da, 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 da. I think this has it. Do these have inner pockets? Oh no. I had 2 jackets I made. They had like inner pockets on. I'm like, damn. Kind of wish I kept that one. Anyway, that's what we got going on. I finished this week and then the yarn painting last week. And now we're moving back to rug. So if you're looking for more rug content, we is back in business, baby. In the house. We got this canvas priority we working on, and then I'm going to be making another like picture frame. These are the mouse pads I was talking about. We're going to add some more coasters. So thank you for being here. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will catch you some other time because I have a market tomorrow possibly, and then I'm teaching yoga Sunday. We'll see Monday, maybe Tuesday, but oh, got a couple of events next week too. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing Friday. And I'll see you later. Bye.